Barça, Barça, Barça.
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to another interesting episode of Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing the latest developments. We are going to start with this transfer news claiming that Barcelona are currently facing complications in the deal to sign Chelsea left back Marcos Alonso. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about this other fresh report claiming that Barcelona could wave goodbye to the Super League after signing CVC deal. Of course, we talked about it earlier how Barca, the board, have already agreed that they will go for that CVC deal that will help bring in some finances, and that will really risk Barcelona, getting out of the Super League. We are going to be looking at that report as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, you're very welcome. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça, Barça, Barça.
As Barcelona go ahead with their new season preparations and sign new players, their financial crisis is slowly starting to unravel. The club have already faced major financial roadblocks in their pursuit of Lewandowski and Rafinha, and as per Mundo Deportivo, they are facing a similar situation with Marcos Alonso. The Chelsea star had emerged as the ideal target for Xavi Hernandez, who wants to add a new left-back to his ranks, knowing fully well Jordi Alba is the only recognized option in his position. With just 1 year left in his contract, Marcos Alonso was thought to be a cost-effective option. But as per the report, the Blues will not let him go easily and are trying to squeeze everything out of the deal. They are expected to demand a considerable fee for the transfer of Alonso, which could complicate the operation for Barcelona. Barca are not in a position to spend a fortune on Alonso and have set their limits. If Chelsea continue to hold out for a higher price, they could be forced to set their sights on other alternatives. Javi Galán is thought to be the club's desired cost-effective alternative for Alonso, although the Celta Vigo star was presumed to be worth around the €20 million mark. Barca are expected to renegotiate and lower the valuation. Javi Galán is a relatively younger option than Alonso and is currently at the top of his game, and that potentially makes him a better investment for Barca than Alonso, who has struggled for prominence in Thomas Tuchel's plans. However, Xavi is likely to favor a move for Alonso for the time being. The Barcelona head coach rates the Spaniard highly due to his vast experience at the highest level of football. The report does mention the two parties are confident of reaching positive conclusions despite the recent complications. Then on to the next and final story of discussion. Barcelona have seen their progress in the transfer market crippled by their ongoing financial crisis, forcing club president Joan Laporta to sign various sponsorship deals in an attempt to bring in additional revenue. The club had already signed a deal with Spotify earlier this year, and according to Relevo, they are closing in on yet another sponsorship deal with CVC Capital, while Laporta is also close to selling 49% of BLM. Barcelona, of course, are expected to bring in a total of around €740 million through these two deals, but about €270 million could come in the form of a loan, leaving around €470 million on the table. Barca could utilize that sum to cut back on the €700 million losses they had registered back in June 16 of last year. But the report indicates signing the CVC deal could see them wave goodbye to the Super League. Along with Real Madrid and Juventus, Barcelona are reportedly one of the three clubs who are hoping to revive that Super League project after it faced major backlash from fans last year. However, it appears Barca could very much rule out of contention as they cannot risk further complications with La Liga as they attempt to cut back on their losses using a myriad of sponsorship deals. The club simply cannot sustain itself on its own by abandoning the recognized competitions in European football, including the Champions League. UEFA had already threatened to sanction the clubs involved in the European Super League debate in the past and should not back down from penalizing the clubs this time around. The Super League project itself has lacked fuel in recent months, with major clubs across Europe apprehensive about joining that project and risking further animosity from fans. So coolers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe if you haven't. Please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest in FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.